Do you freeze when you try to speak English? You know exactly what you want to say. It's right there, in your head. But the moment you open your mouth, nothing comes out, or worse, it comes out wrong. And you feel embarrassed. You go quiet, you smile and nod, and later, alone, you think, why can't I just speak? If that sounds familiar, this episode is for you. Welcome to Speak English Daily, the podcast where we help you go from silent to confident, one day at a time. Today, in this very first episode, I'm going to show you exactly why you can't speak English yet, and the simple daily system that will change that. No textbooks, no boring grammar rules, just real, practical English you can use starting today. The number one reason English learners stay silent. How long have you been studying English? 1 year? 3 years? Maybe even 5 or 10 years? You've studied grammar, you've memorized vocabulary lists, you've watched English movies, you've used apps on your phone. And yet, when a native speaker talks to you, your brain freezes. You translate every word in your head, and by the time you figure out what to say, the conversation has moved on. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. Studying English and speaking English are two completely different skills. Think about babies. Do babies study grammar before they speak? No, they listen, they repeat, they practice out loud every single day, and slowly, they speak. Your problem is not your method. You've been training to pass tests, not to have conversations. Today, we're changing that. The mindset that changes everything. Before we talk about what to do, we need to talk about how you think. Because the biggest block to speaking English is not your grammar. It's your fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of sounding stupid. Fear of being judged. And I understand that fear. It's real. But here's what I want you to remember. Every mistake you make in English is proof that you are learning. Native English speakers make mistakes too. They say the wrong word, they forget names, they mispronounce things, and nobody thinks less of them. So here is your new rule, starting from today. You are not allowed to be silent out of fear. Wrong English that you speak is 100 times more powerful than perfect English that you keep inside your head. Say it with me, even if you're alone right now. I will speak, I will make mistakes. And that is okay. Good. Now let's get into the method. Step 1, train your ears. First, this podcast, designed for your level. Easy English YouTube channels, Disney movies or sitcoms with English subtitles. Step 2, listen to the same thing twice. First listen, just understand the general meaning. Don't stop, don't rewind, just flow with it. Second listen, pay attention to how things are said. Notice the rhythm, notice how words connect. Notice expressions you didn't catch before. Step 3. After you listen, repeat one sentence out loud, just one. Copy the sound, copy the rhythm, copy the energy. This is called shadowing, and it is the single most powerful technique for speaking English naturally. Remember, listen first, speak second, always. Pillar number 2, speak out loud. Every single day. I know what you're thinking, but I don't have anyone to practice with. And that's okay, because the most important conversations to have in English are the ones you have with yourself. Here's a simple exercise I want you to do starting tomorrow morning. When you wake up, before you check your phone, before you have coffee, Spend just 5 minutes talking to yourself in English. Describe what you see. Describe what you're going to do today. Talk about how you're feeling. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be long. It just has to happen. Every single day. Why does this work? Because speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, they need to get used to making English sounds. Just like going to the gym, you have to train the muscles. 5 minutes every morning. That's all. And here's a bonus tip. Record yourself. Use your phone. Play it back. But when you listen to yourself, you catch mistakes you never noticed. You hear your progress. And slowly, you stop being scared of your own voice in English. Step 3, stop translating. Start thinking. Pillar 3 is the one that will change everything for you. And it's also the hardest. Stop translating. Start thinking in English. Right now, when someone asks you a question in English, what happens in your brain? You hear the question in English. Then you translate it to your language. Then you think of the answer in your language. Then you translate that back to English. Then you speak. That's 4 steps. No wonder it takes so long. No wonder you freeze. The goal is to cut that process in half. Eventually, you want to go from hear the question, answer in English, directly. No translation in the middle. How do you train your brain to do this? Here's the technique. Label your world in English. When you look at a chair, say chair in your mind, not the word in your language. Chair. When you drink water, say I'm drinking water in your mind. When you're walking to work, narrate your life in English. I'm walking to the bus stop. It's a little cold today. I need to remember to call my friend later. This sounds simple, and it is, but do it consistently for 30 days and watch what happens to your speaking speed. Your brain will start reaching for English first, and that is the moment everything clicks. Your free 30-day speaking plan. Okay, let's bring it all together with a simple daily routine you can start today. This takes only 20 minutes a day. That's it. Morning, 5 minutes. Talk to yourself in English. Describe your morning. What are you doing? How do you feel? What's your plan for today? Speak out loud. Don't write. Just speak. During the day, 5 minutes. Listen to one English podcast or video episode. Actively. No phone scrolling. Just listen. Then repeat one sentence out loud. Copy the sound. Evening, 10 minutes. Watch one short video in English. A YouTube video, a short clip, anything you enjoy. Turn on English subtitles. After it ends, summarize what you watched in English. Out loud, even if nobody's listening. That's it. 20 minutes, every day, for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, I promise you, you will notice a difference. Your brain will feel more comfortable with English. Words will come faster. Your fear will get smaller. The only thing that doesn't work is doing nothing. 3 mistakes that are slowing you down. Before I wrap up, let me quickly mention 3 mistakes I see English learners make all the time. Mistake number 1, waiting until you're ready. There is no ready. You learn to swim by getting in the water. You learn to speak by speaking. Start now, imperfect and all. Mistake number 2, only studying grammar. Grammar is important, but it is not what makes you fluent. Fluency comes from exposure and repetition, not from memorizing rules. Mistake number 3, giving up after one bad conversation. You will have bad conversations. You will forget words. You will get confused. That is normal. The people who become fluent are not the most talented. They are the most consistent. All right, that's episode 1 of Speak English Daily. Let's recap what we covered today. 1. Listen actively every day. Train your ears before your mouth. 2. Speak out loud every single day, even if it's just to yourself. 3. Think in English, label your world, narrate your life, and your challenge for this week. Start the 20-minute daily routine I shared. Just 20 minutes, starting tomorrow. If you found this helpful, subscribe so you don't miss episode 2. And leave a comment below and tell me, what is the one thing that scares you most about speaking English? I read every comment. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Keep speaking, keep growing. And remember, every word you say in English today is one step closer to the person you're becoming. Speak English daily. See you next time.